Are you experiencing the bewitching hour with your new puppy? Many new puppy parents tell me that the time between dinner and bedtime is nothing but chaos. We're seeing puppy biting and jumping and zoomies, barking, and just overall shenanigans. And it seems like the puppy is uncontrollable during that time. Well, if that's you, or if it sounds similar to your situation, I'm going to give you some great info on how to help your puppy get through the evening and help save your sanity too. Now, I wish I could just simply spell out the exact thing you need to do at that time, and then ta-da! Suddenly, you'll have a well-mannered, snuggly puppy as your evening companion. But all puppies are different, and the homes where they live are also different. So I'm going to give you a bunch of good tips today, and I want you to apply them to your situation, like a little puppy scientist. So try a suggestion or two for one night, and then just see how it goes. Observe and evaluate, and then try another suggestion at another time. Try a suggestion for several nights in a row. And whatever you do, don't give up. Now you're going to see from today's video that there's a lot of things you can do to influence your puppy's behavior. This does get better with time, but mostly with training. Alright, first I want you to start with a decompression walk. Have you heard of them? The short explanation is that these walks are done in a very quiet area, like maybe a parking lot or an empty park, or maybe even a cemetery. The puppy's on a long leash with a back clip harness. This quiet area and the long leash means he doesn't have to have great leash skills to enjoy it. And the goal is for your puppy to sniff and explore and amble and take it all in. These walks are so good for his puppy brain. Decompression walks in the evening, maybe shortly before or after dinner, they're a great way to help your puppy settle better when you are home or for bedtime. Now, some people try to manage the chaotic time of the day with some intense exercise for their puppy. They might even try to go for a brisk neighborhood walk. Nope, and nobody know. You see, young puppies are not usually ready for those neighborhood walks and all that stimulation, and rarely possess the leash skills needed to make this a beneficial activity. These energetic walks can actually give your puppy more energy because he's overstimulated. He might also get overtired very quickly. This could lead to a cranky puppy. Parents of toddlers, you know what I'm talking about. So skip the energetic walk late in the day and sub in a decompression walk instead. Okay, what if a decompression walk late in the day isn't so easy for you? Maybe you need to be home with the kids, or it's too dark to go for a quiet walk in the park. No problem, but let's learn from the benefits of the decompression walk and do some similar things from the comfort of your own home then. This would be a great time to introduce your puppy to new areas of the house. No, we aren't gonna throw open the door and invite him in like the start of a race. We are going to take him on a leash into the room and allow him to investigate calmly while watching carefully for signs that he might need a potty break. And if you need some info on how to do this new room training successfully, I've got a video for you to watch next. Save it for later because I have tons more info for you to survive bewitching hour right now. Now, I mentioned already that a brisk neighborhood walk in the evening is actually not a good idea. So similarly, we don't want to see too much physical activity close to bedtime. That means no doggy play dates, no heavy running sessions or chasing the kids, or no long games of fetch either. Just like with fast walks, this is not how you tire out your puppy appropriately. And in fact, you could run the risk of him being overstimulated, overtired, and then can't sleep. So as your dog gets older, he's going to be better at regulating his own energy and drifting off to sleep after high energy activities. But young puppies do not possess that skill yet. In fact, the more you can teach your puppy how to calm down with the suggestions I'm giving you today, the more this becomes a habit, and he's going to start to do it by himself as he gets older. Now, that sounds like a great plan to me. How about you? This is why I love working with puppies. We are training them for a lifetime of peace and harmony in our human home. Alright, so after you swapped out the neighborhood walk for a decompression walk and you've eliminated any high energy play or exercise, I want you to add in some mental exercise games. To put this back into toddler terms, we aren't taking our toddler to the trampoline park at 8:30 at night. We are doing some quiet play, maybe some fun puzzles or coloring or reading. Now, we can't always compare puppies to toddlers, but I think you get the idea. Some games I like to do with my dogs in the evening are things like training games, like the ones in my course. I just pick a few that my dogs already know so that we can start off with something easy and fun. Then I move to some new games or new skills that we're working on. Now, these mental games are perfect for your evening schedule. Any activity where your dog is using his brain to solve a problem is great. Now, this includes find-it games, scent work, puzzle toys, enrichment activities where the dog has to problem solve to get the kibble. Now, my dogs don't eat their their meals out of bowls. We use mealtime as training time or enrichment time. So for your young puppy, I definitely want you to consider making him work for his dinner. Now you can provide several different activities for him to get his whole meal in. This is Lincoln. He's a big fan of those toys where you have to roll it around to get the kibble out. He has quite the collection. This allows his human, Allison, to rotate through them so that they don't get old. Novelty is really important for dogs. Allison, I think you've got enough kibble dispensers. If you're not sure what kind of activities to do, think of things that involve the 3 heart-lowering activities: sniffing, licking, and chewing. These activities are proven to lower the heart rate of dogs and help them relax. Now, if you need a few ideas to spark your creativity, check out the fun we had finding great enrichment toys at the dollar store. You're gonna see Lincoln loving the things that Allison bought for cheap. Now, I know we're talking about the evening schedule, which tends to be the most problematic for young puppies, but we can't look at those few hours in just a vacuum. We have to look at the dog's entire day to actually see patterns that might lead to a more or less unwanted behavior at night. Puppies need a lot of sleep throughout the day, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about the wake windows between naps. These wake windows should be no longer than is developmentally appropriate for your puppy. So a puppy who's 8 weeks old should be awake no longer than an hour to an hour and a half before he needs another nap. So this means your puppy might need a nap in between dinner time and bedtime. Some new puppy parents try to keep their puppy awake, thinking it will help him sleep better at night. Ooh, sorry Charlie, that's not a good thing. That actually creates an overtired puppy who's not able to learn new things or control his impulses or follow simple cues. I assure you, if you are following a good schedule for your puppy and you have the appropriate activities in the wake window, the ones I'm suggesting to you today, your puppy's gonna still fall asleep at bedtime. Did you know that dogs are diurnal? That means that they naturally are more active in the morning and in the evening. And the evening is also when the household tends to be more active. The adults are off work and moving around, cooking dinner, maybe doing chores. The kids are home from school and they're exciting, and probably they want to spend time with the puppy too. So it's really natural for us to see more puppy activity and shenanigans at this time. Just be mindful of the schedule and stick to the regular naps and wake windows so that you can set your puppy up for success. And if you're looking for a sample schedule to follow for your young puppy, you should definitely check out the one in our free digital new puppy starter kit. It's going to be a great guide as you build your own schedule that works for your unique household. All right, let's get back to the evening chaos. Now, with these tips, you're going to see improvements, I assure you. So after you've done some kind of decompression walk or an activity, and then you've provided some more mental enrichment and exercise, well, it might be time to start getting ready for bed. Now, I want you to start preparing your puppy for bed at least 30 minutes before bedtime. You're going to start by making the environment match the goal. So this means lights are low, blinds are closed, the household is getting quiet, not a lot of active kids or loud TVs. This begins the cool down routine. Usually a good cool down routine for a puppy begins with some kind of chewing or licking in a quiet room. Once that's done, I suggest you take your puppy out for one last potty break before bed and then lead him to his crate. And if your crate games are going well, he'll go in there and settle down. If he needs a few more minutes to fall asleep, that's okay. As long as he's not panicking or crying for more than 10 minutes, just let him be. Most puppies do better with the crate covered, some white noise machine on or the calming music on, and the Adapto plugged in. So, are you ready to be a puppy scientist? I want you to try these suggestions tonight and just see how it goes for you. Remember, you'll need to do it consistently, and you might have to try the same technique several times before you start to see results. But if you're keeping a good journal of your puppy's activities and noting behaviors that relate to new things that you're trying, you're gonna start to notice what's working and what's not. All right, in the comments below, ask me any more questions about that evening hour. Now, we love hearing from our viewers. We really are here to help you. All right, this is Michele Lennon, your fellow survivor of the Bewitching Hour, signing off for today.